Welcome to Mailware Multi-Channel Manager. This section covers customer management. You can find the customer management tool also under the order screen, which is where we'll visit because it's easier to use. Your order operators can find your customer management system here just like they would find an order. Rather than clicking Take or Find an Order, however, you click Find a Customer. When a customer calls, search for his account by as few or as many of these fields as you like. If you find a match, you can double click, or if you don't, you can click Add Customer and create the account. We use John Smith. This shows the customer's contact information, his billing address, his main shipping address. You can have as many as you like. His contact phone numbers, clickable email, and clickable website. In addition, you can have price levels for your customer. This customer receives wholesale, but he could receive any of the 4 prices that are available for our products. Has a discount that's globally applied of 10%. Can store a store credit, which can be applied to any order just like a payment. Types can be anything you like. You set these up in the setup menu at the top of the screen. And when you create them, they're then available in the pull downs here. And you can set as much as you like and make them mutually exclusive if you wish. So this is a preferred customer. Pay method is the default pay method that will be used when an order is taken for this customer, and it overrides the global default that you would set for order entry. If you invoice a customer, you typically want terms. You could create as many of those as you like and select them from the pull down. And you can assign a sales rep, which will be automatically assigned at order entry as well. All of these can be overridden at the order entry screen. This note appears on the order screen next to the customer shipping address in the little notes area, and it's a reminder about the customer, any discounts, whether he's a bad or a good customer, etc. This is a more aggressive note. It's a pop-up. Whatever you type here will appear in the dialog whenever you open this customer's account or take an order for him. It doesn't stop you from proceeding, but you have to click OK to continue so you can't miss it. You can have a PIN number and a PIN hint if your customers require that for placing orders. If not, they're great fields to steal and use for something else. We keep track of the customer's date of birth so that you can send a birthday card, and some basic demographics like SIC code, corporate client number, and whether the customer is tax exempt. And of course, if they are, Mailware will not calculate tax on phone orders. You can flag an account, and Mailware has a full email system, so this do not email can also be used within Mailware to prevent emails from going out, or for when you're exporting to an email program like Constant Contact, Vertical Response, etc. So any of these flags can be checked. These fields are all system generated, including the alternate customer, which can be made up of name, address, etc. There's a formula and preferences, but it's also good for carrying over an old customer number from an old system. This field tells you whether the customer, you've contacted the customer, they've contacted you, or they've actually spent money with you, placed an order. The original key is the first key that was assigned to the customer at the order or contact level. The first one tells you where the customer was found. Mailware has reports that will tell you not just whether a particular ad is making money, but whether an ad found you a buying customer. They didn't have to buy on that ad, they could have bought later, so it still tells you that ad was worthwhile. The system number is unique and is added, auto-incremented for each customer, so they always have a unique system ID and the date they were added. They're system generated, but you can unlock them if you'd like to make changes. In special pricing, you can have prices set for a product or a range of products. This can be a price level change. It could be a mix and match, which is a quantity discount. It could be a price level application like retail, wholesale, 3 or 4, a % discount, and you can have a date range for it. This is especially good if you do wholesale and give special prices to some of your wholesale customers. It will work for any customer in Mailware. The Order tab has a whole order history for your customers, and you can expand any one of these orders and see what items they've ordered. You can also click on this and click Edit to go to the order screen, make changes if you like, reprint the invoice, etc. And when you're done, just click back. Another good reason why it's handy to go to the customer screen through the order entry system. There's a full contact log where you can keep notes about calls. If the customer calls, you can type this or pre-build it and select it from a pull down. You can have as many as you like. And then just type the notes of your conversation. We'll track the date and what operator took those notes. In addition to notes, you can use it to set reminders. Again, same pull down. The date that you specify in the tickle date is when this will appear in Mailware, and it will break by operator ID, so everybody has their own to work from. And these are notes to remind you what to do. Mailware also has a full CRM, which we'll cover in a different tutorial. and that's used for direct sales contacts, etc. You can also use the contact log for sending catalogs and other mailings, birthday cards, etc. You can assign a source key if you have one for your catalog, and you can use a source key on any contact. And then you can either print labels directly and put them on the catalogs, or export the report to a CSV file and send it to your vendor. Any report in Mailware can be exported to a CSV file. And then the customer will receive your mailing. On the customer screen, we also have attachments. It could be graphics, like a logo, a Word doc, a PDF file, etc. You can click on them and open them in their native program. And that is the customer management screen.